Hi, it's Richard Price from Digital 360 here, and I thought I would do a video showing you what the possibilities are and the types of services that Zoho can provide a business in the cloud computing arena. You can take each and any of these modules or services independently of each other. But the great thing with Zoho is that they've got a suite of over 25 different cloud-based services, which are all integrated with each other to give you a comprehensive view of your business. So you can have a CRM, which is a customer relationship management tool. What this basically does is it is a central place where you can track all your customer contacts, whether it be emails, whether it be attachments, quotes, invoices, jobs, sales, all of that, including all the communications that relate to it. So the emails, the phone conversations, all those things can be tracked in the CRM system. But then when you add something like Zoho campaigns to the CRM system, you automatically get this ability to communicate to your customers and your prospects in a way that is very cost effective and extremely powerful. Powerful in that it can be very very easily automated, but it also gives you the ability to learn about your customers. What are they really interested in? And then to be able to target the information that you send based on that knowledge. So instead of just sending your customers and your prospects with all your particular products and services, you can actually target and provide them with information just about those products and services that they are actually interested in. And this can be done through emails and also through the more modern capability of social media through Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. Okay, so it's Zoho Campaigns is a really helpful tool there. So you can actually then have a look at sending out surveys. It's another component. So you can do surveys on your brand, on your product, to get feedback, as well as to help educate your customers as to what you do and what your points of difference are. And then, of course, you've got all your reporting tools, so you can see where your campaigns have been sent. And all this, of course, integrates directly into your CRM system, so that within your CRM system you can see the activities, you can see the campaigns that an individual have received, whether they've clicked on them, if they've clicked on those and opened them up, what have they been interested in? They might have clicked on a link or clicked on a video. So all that information is passed back through to the CRM system. So once again, you've got that one place, one point of contact. And then, as we mentioned before, you've got the capability of doing surveys. So you can do complex surveys. You can have essays through to logic questions, radio buttons, rankings, multi-choice question and answers. all those sorts of things, and it really gives you a lot of power when you connect that with Zoho Campaigns and Zoho CRM. Let's get back to some of the more traditional services. So Zoho has a fully fledged email platform. So you can host all your emails for your organization on this platform. This can replace Microsoft Exchange, which can be very expensive if you've got it server-based within your organization, while still providing you with all the management and admin capability that you've got in Microsoft Exchange. It also lends itself, because it is in the cloud, to be more securely backed up, with Zoho being in 2 facilities that are backed up in real time. It also enables you to easily access emails from different devices, whether it be a laptop, desktop, mobile phone, or mobile tablet. Anything that is internet ready and has a web browser or an email system can access these emails. And one thing to also note is that there are a lot of similarities to Microsoft Outlook in terms of usability, which makes it very easy for people to migrate off Outlook and onto the Zoho mail interface. If you wish, you can still continue to use Outlook. However, this is a lot more portable. It gives the business more control and security over emails, and it works a lot quicker on computers, so you don't need as high a specification computer to run and be ultra efficient in terms of your IT. Calendars, once again, like email, you can have shared calendars within the organization. You can have group calendars as well, and it is very powerful in terms of the ability to be able to then see what each other member of your team is doing. In most cases, that has been quite an expensive feature to implement and to maintain. However, with Zoho Calendar, that is made a lot easier. It also synchronizes with your native calendar applications on your iPhone, Windows Mobile, and Android devices. Zoho Docs is a fully fledged document storage and document management system. This also embeds the 3 main components of the Office applications. So that is what is called Zoho Writer, Zoho Sheets, and Zoho Show. So that is the equivalent to Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, and Microsoft PowerPoint. Obviously, they are on the web, so they are dependent on having internet access, but they are very light and therefore only needs a minimal internet access, so it can be done through a mobile device. It also means that you've got the common platform between your computers, your tablets, and your phone without having to have Microsoft Office installed on all those devices. There obviously are going to be some drawbacks in that respect, and so therefore this system operates equally as smooth using Microsoft Office products like Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. Unlike Dropbox and similar other systems from Microsoft and from Google, this is actually a fully fledged document management system. So it does allow you to collaborate with other staff members. It maintains different versions. It does enable group collaboration and sharing. And it also enables sharing to non-Zoho users. So it is extremely flexible and gives you a lot of control. And for organisations that are interested in tracking the activity on your certain documents, this gives you that tracking capability. You can see who's accessed documents, downloaded documents, shared documents, and modified documents. So it does give you some added administration control. Zoho Chat, it's similar to Microsoft Link. Also, for those that are familiar with Skype, it gives you the ability to do what is called instant messaging, which is just type messaging between Zoho users. It also enables you to have voice conversations to other Zoho users using your computer, and also video chats between Zoho users. It does not communicate with Skype and Link, etc., because all those systems are also closed and need the same software to communicate between users. Zoho People, this is a fully fledged HR management system. So this can help the business with a couple of staff members right the way through to a couple of hundred staff members. What it enables businesses to do is to provide self-service facilities. For example, if there is sick leave or leave requests, those kind of things can be automated and self-service. So if people are wanting to look up how many days they've got left of holiday, booking holidays, looking at their HR aspects, and also for businesses that are looking at doing asset management, so what computers they've got, etc., all the way through to what their terms are of their contracts, and also things like performance reviews and so forth. So it can help manage all aspects of HR. Zoho Projects. Zoho Projects is a fully functioning project management system. It is it will provide you with multiple project views. It will track, as you can see here, all different aspects of projects right the way through from tasks to milestones, to bug fixing, which is important in construction and software development, etc. There's timesheeting, so collaboration on documents and forums and communication between users of projects is key to this particular application. And obviously this has a mobile version like most of the other applications within the Zoho suite. Finally, I just want to touch on Zoho Meeting. Zoho Meeting is like GoToMeeting, where you can actually share your desktop, but you can also use this for remote support of computers. This is just a quick overview. You can contact me, Richard, at digital360.co.nz. Thanks.